Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is my first unboxing of a figure ever, of anything at all. So, without much further ado, I'll introduce you to what I am unboxing today, which is Flintlock and Sergeant Kup from the Transformers Titans Return series, a deluxe class figure. With this guy, as you can see, he's got two guns, and he has the little man in the bottom left hand corner of the box here, which is his head if you unfold it. If you're really familiar with Titans Return, you'll know that every character in the series is a headmaster. Basically, their head transforms into a different person, and when the head attaches to the body, they allow them to do some sort of special ability. But anyway, that's for another day. And without much further ado, I'm going to take the character and cut him open with this. And we're going to see how we get on and see how he looks once we've got him out of the box. So, let's open him up. And here he is in all his glory. Let's move that back a little bit. So yeah, he looks pretty decent. You know, in my opinion, I think he's one of the better designs. Although a lot of people have said that his colour is a bit drab, just green and grey with a little bit of yellow. I think it suits Kup to a T. If anyone saw him in the original cartoons and the cartoon movie, you'll know exactly his colour scheme is just green, usually a turquoise sort of colour, and grey, and it looks just like how his colour scheme was in his original G1 figure. So let's get him out. One moment. One gun. Second gun now. And let's have a look. Okay, here we go. So, standing up with his weapons in each hand, and see how he looks. Here he is again in all his glory, properly this time. Both guns out, and as you can see, he looks pretty decent out of the box. Pretty steady. Reminds me a little bit of how Hot Rod is with his dual guns, small guns. Maybe if I can find Hot Rod somewhere, I'll review him as well. Just to let you know in advance that when trying to set this video up, my phone fell down twice. So if it does fall down again, just bear with me, because I cannot be bothered to go back to the beginning again, because I've just cut Kup out the box, as I didn't get that far originally. Anyway, I digress. Let's carry on. So we have a look at him. His feet flat down. That's fun. Foot opens up there. Blah blah blah. Chest plate opens up, which is kind of cool. And he actually can stretch a little bit to make himself a little bit taller, to aim a little bit higher. Anyway, head. Let's take his head off. Okay. Oh, there's a zombie. Here's his little man. Open up in his. As he looks usually, and he's very happy with himself. His arms obviously can move, which is kind of cool. So let's put him back, and let's get the instructions out and have a look about how to transform him. It's like Frankenstein's monster without the head. Anyway, put that back on there. If you'll go in. Do go in, you absolute, there we go, perfect. Okay, let's move it back a little bit more, that way everyone can see his guns as well as him in full body pose. So let's have a look at the instructions and see how many steps it takes to transform him into his vehicle, and by the look of it, it takes a total of 19 steps, which is absolutely ridiculous, but we will manage. I prefer it when they have like less than 10 steps, but then again, you very rarely get there, and when you do, it's not as easy as it looks. Anyway, I digress again. So, First things first, to transform him, we'll take his guns out of his hands. I'll try and transform him for everyone to see. Put his hand back in. Oh dear, that was not meant to happen. I hope that's intentional and not a design fault. Otherwise, I've picked up a daft copy. One moment, please. Get in there. There we go. Okay, now his fist is back. Time for a fisting, boys. Sorry. A bit homoerotic. Although that's no worse than some of the stuff they come up with recently with robots changing genders. Yeah, don't worry. Kup is a man and always will be a man. If you can class a crotchety old transformer like this guy as a man, whatever. Anyway, that's a story for another day. So, we'll take his head up. So he's got his guns removed, and then we put his head up. We want to turn his fists in and knock them off again. Sorry, be right with you. God, flipping heck. What a palaver, eh? Anyway. No, let's see. Oh, fists go outwards. So, that looks a bit effeminate. Quite amusing. Oh, I just don't know what to do with myself these days. Oh, well, anyway. But, okay, right. Arms up. Backwards. Backwards like that. Already looking pretty cool. Put them together. I think like, that's upwards and of course upwards and over. Like so. Aha. See, already getting there. Not a complete waste of time already. So, his elbows can touch. That's very interesting. Anyway, flap up. Bend backwards. Push this down. All the way backwards. Like so now. So, as you can see, he's already forming his car vehicle, which is kind of cool. Let's lock them in if we can. And we can, so that's perfect. So those arms will stay there. I'll put him there. Bring the phone back a bit more. Everyone can see him a bit clearer. Anyway, that goes all the way backwards. So we pop this here. Yeah, that's looking mainly right. Okay, backwards. Yeah, he's looking pretty decent so far. So, bring him forward so he's flat like that. And we turn him around, like so. Now he's facing like this. If you can't really see him, I'm really sorry, folks. We flap his feet down like that. Voila. Bring these forward by the look of it. Coming along quite nicely. We're at step 14. So now we need to do this. Bring these out by the look of it. Maybe they're meant to lock in somewhere. And I found them outwards. Wait, is it? Okay. Slightly confused now. Don't worry, I'll be right with you. As long as he's looking pretty decent so far. So let's have a look. So yeah, he's out like that, across ways, like so. I think he's meant to go like this. Aha, yeah, here we go. Wheels go in these parts, as you can see. No, not quite. Be right with you, folks. Taking a little bit longer than I'd usually like to think. Like I say, it's my first unboxing, so do be gentle in the comments if you criticise me for taking too long to put the robot together. And there we go. All you had to do was just swing his legs round and then put from the round like there to there and there across, and there we are. By the look of it, he looks complete. And we just put his guns in the side parts here. Maybe on the other side, because obviously that's in half. Probably connects together to form, yep. By the look of it, his gun can go to double-barreled. Possibly. I believe so, yes. Aha, yes. It can be double-barreled, which is actually quite cool. Or he can be 2 single guns. That's kind of cool. I remember his figure back in the 80s was a little bit like that. His headmaster used to transform into his gun. These guys, he was a, oh, what were they called again? Target master. That's right. He's now a headmaster, but he used to be a target master where his little character used to transform into a gun. I do have the old Kup G1 figure, so I will probably do a comparison video at some point to give you an idea. So basically, here we go. Here is Sergeant Kup in all his glory in the vehicle mode. He looks pretty decent. A little bit of struggle to begin with to put him together, but not too difficult overall. Looks kind of funky. Guns on either side. Looks a lot like his original version, if you remember what he used to look like, but I'll do a comparison video. So if you've never seen him before, I will do a comparison video. Anyway, so let's find, where did his little headmaster go? He's down on the back. Did he go anywhere? Let's read the manual. His little headmaster goes inside at the top. In here. There we go. There we go. And that's the Kup looking even better, because obviously now I've put the front bit down properly. Here we go. Pretty funky. Here you see it. Little headmaster in there, as you can see. He's very happy with himself. Probably driving VIP. Anyway, and looks pretty nifty. I would definitely say I'd recommend this figure because he's a nice design. He's a different design, not too complicated to transform. He's, by the look of it, the first of his kind in that respect that he's a different vehicle design. So he's unique so far. I don't think they're ever going to redeco him or retool him into something else. You know, if you've seen any other ones, you'll know, like this, what's he called? Gator Face and Croc. It's basically just a repaint. A different headmaster face for Skull Smasher, or there's oh, what's another one? Oh, Chasm and Quake, which is basically just a rehash of Duros and Hardhead. But no, if you're a big time collector, I'd recommend getting them all, because obviously they've all got their own little personalities and stuff like that. So yeah, so there's Kup in all his glory. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please like it, or if you hated it, click it down. You know, there's no such thing as bad publicity, blah blah blah. Drop us a comment if you've enjoyed the video, or if there's something you hated about it. Probably my voice. You know, I tried to sound interesting, but unfortunately in this regard, I'm not. All joking aside, thanks for watching. If you got all the way to the video, then you can subscribe, and maybe I'll open up something else. I do have this one here, waiting to be opened another time, Perceptor, so I might open him tomorrow or the day after or whatever. If anyone wants me to open up more, you know, or something, if there's something you have that you enjoy that you want me to have a look at, see if I've got it. If I've got it, I'll do a demonstration video of it. I've got other I've got other Transformers figures. I've got all the Combaticons, so I can make Bruticus. If you want me to do a live video of transforming Bruticus, I'll be happy to do that. I've got a couple of other guys, so you know, whatever. I'm happy to do whatever. Or if this is the only video I ever make, you know, blah. I tried. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll hopefully see you around. Thanks again. Bye.